Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for monthly favorites, September 2018. If you're new, I'm Serein, and each month I share with you beauty and lifestyle favorites I've been enjoying for the month. Quick announcement before we get started, I will be participating in Vlogtober. If you don't know what Vlogtober is, it means a new video every single day in the month of October because it's fall, everyone gets really excited, it's kind of a YouTuber tradition. I've never done Vlogtober before, but I'm doing it a little bit different. It's gonna be 5 days a week so that I don't go totally insane, and it'll give me some time to catch up on editing videos for you guys. I'll be having new videos every Tuesday through Saturday, with my normal beauty videos up every Wednesday and Saturday. There'll be other bonus beauty videos. I'm gonna be reviewing Halo Beauty as well as some other beauty and lifestyle videos, and I'll throw in some vlogs in there as well. So if you have any video suggestions that you would like me to do during Vlogtober, please leave them in the comment section, and let's get started in what I've been loving for the month of October. September. Let's get started. If you guys haven't noticed, my lifestyle's made a huge change the last few months. Specifically, we downsized from 2,300 square feet to just over 700 square feet, and I've never been happier, not just with the downsizing, but just really focusing on what makes me happy, what makes me balanced, and that means emotionally, mentally, physically, and just getting my life kind of back in order. I gave myself around 2 years to grieve. Actually, 1 full year of grieving, but it was more like coming to terms with my mom getting sick, and that took a little bit of time, and once I got used to that, my mom passed away. It was about 2 years of just like processing things, and my life kind of went up in the air. A lot of things happened because as a result of that, financially, emotionally, mentally, lifestyle wise. Like, I'm just now picking my life kind of back together in a way that I see it being more balanced and happy, if that makes any sense. That being said, let's talk about some skincare and then I'll go into some of that lifestyle stuff. The Herbivore jasmine green tea. Am I saying herbivore right? I think it's herbivore. I always mispronounce things. I blame it on the fact that I grew up bilingual, and I also am a little bit like my mom, and I just make things up in my head. Herbivore jasmine green tea, jasmine water balancing toner. I've been using this for quite some time. You can tell I've used almost halfway through. I love the jasmine. It's really refreshing. I was keeping this in my little mini fridge in my closet because my bathroom is smaller now. It's so cooling, and I love the mist it provides because it's a very fine mist. I'm going to show you guys, hopefully, if you guys can see that. I use it as my toner. I use it to refresh throughout the day. I also use it to set my makeup. A lot of you guys ask me what I use to set my makeup, and for the most part, I use a nice natural toner like this Herbivore one. I really want my makeup to set and not budge, which is very rare because I am pretty good at getting my makeup to stay without a setting spray. I'll use the Urban Decay All Nighter. That's a great one. Also, the Scandinavia ones are really good as well. I'll just use one of those. I usually have an Urban Decay one lying around, so that's what I'll use to lock everything in if I know it's gonna be really humid and I'm wearing a full face of makeup. But other than that, I'm okay with my makeup wearing off throughout the day. I like that kind of like worn in makeup look as long as it's not caking or doing anything weird. This is my toner as well as my makeup setting spray to kind of take down some of that powdery look if I'm wearing too much powder. I also like that it comes in this glass bottle because you can definitely reuse it, make your own little like room spray, make your own toner when you're done. And I love the mist because it's really fine and it doesn't like splotch on my face or anything like that. Another Herbivore product I've been loving is the Cocoa Rose Coconut Oil Body Polish. This is super, super lovely, very luxurious. Smells so buttery and rosy, but in a very light way. There's no oil residue in here, but when you scoop it out, it's very finely milled and you get a really nice exfoliation that doesn't hurt. Sometimes the sugar granules or salt granules can be a little thick, and this one is just the perfect texture of refined like exfoliation, and it just buffs away any of your dead skin cells. That helps get rid of any leftover spray tan or tanner, and then it rinses off really lovely. Leaves just a slight hydration on your skin, but not anything too oily or too greasy feeling. And I like that it comes in glass. I do try to be careful with this so that it doesn't break in my tub. I like how simple the packaging is because I can reuse it or I can recycle it or upcycle it. Whenever I have a blemish or any like random little splotches on my skin, I've been using the turmeric stick from Coco Kind and I've been a huge fan of Coco Kind for some time now. I actually discovered them through Mallory here on YouTube back in the day, I think when I first started YouTube. They've evolved so much. You can find Coco Kind at Whole Foods if you're in the US, and they just launched at Shoppers in Canada. 100% clean, toxic free. I'll just get the tiniest little beginning of a breakout and I'll put it on my spot treatment, go to sleep, wake up, it's literally gone. I actually wear this when I go work out because I don't really care what anyone thinks while I'm working out. I'll put this on any blemish and go work out, shower, put it back on, and the blemish will disappear. This does leave a yellow residue on your skin, so it's one of those things where you might want to just do it when you're at home or overnight. If you do it overnight, I have all white sheets. It will leave your sheets with a yellow stain, but it came out with some chlorine-free bleach. Just really good to have this on hand, and I think if you have acne, definitely try this out too, because it is more clean and on the toxic-free side. It doesn't dry out your skin. Turmeric is so nutritious, and it's something that we don't use enough of in our skincare, I don't feel like. I started trying this toothpaste too that has turmeric in it that's good for your gums because I have a lot of gum problems with my dental health. Another product from Coco Kind, which I kind of didn't believe it when I got it, is the Coco Kind Organic Full Brow Balm. This is a nourishing brow balm that you can put during the day or at night. I've been using it at night as a brow treatment because my brows are very, very thin. I do have brow hairs, but they're not very dark, and because my hair is so dark, it kind of looks weird when I don't fill in my brows. So I've been using this every night, and I just stick my finger in there and kind of rub it on my brows because I wear a lash serum, so why not wear a brow serum to try and get those a little fuller and healthier. And I kid you not, I've noticed a huge difference in terms of how my brows are darker, my brows are fuller, and I feel like I can get away with not filling in my brows way more than I did before. I haven't tinted my brows with the Almay Brow Tint Gel that I've been obsessed with because I wanted to see how this works, and I think with the combination of filling in my brows with this and conditioning it every night plus adding a little tint, I really think I'm not going to have to worry so much about my brows these days. I've just been trying this out and I've noticed a huge difference in my brow thickness and health, so now I'm going to go back to tinting my brows, and I think I'm going to be really happy with it. I have one makeup product to share with you guys this month. It is the Kosas Contro Chroma Saturate and Illuminate Press. That's a mouthful. Basically, it's a blush and highlight duo. This is what a lot of you guys were asking me what I was wearing in my last beauty video, which was first impression foundation review of Lawless Beauty. I woke up like this, and the new Jouer concealer. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I was really impressed. You guys asked what blush I was wearing, and it was this little duo. I was wearing the blush and then the highlight on my cheekbones. I've really been loving this. Kosas is one of my favorite clean brands. I fell in love with their lipsticks. Undone and Dark Room. Those are my two favorite lipsticks from Kosas. It smells like cocoa too. This doesn't smell like anything, but it's very finely milled. It's really, really buttery, very soft, and it goes on beautifully. I find a lot of blushes, for me personally, it's hard for me to blend because for whatever reason, even though I've gotten such improvement on my skin texture, it just doesn't want to blend right here. I've even tried shaving that area, and it's just how makeup sits. Whenever I find a powder product that works that well, I absolutely rave about it, and I would say the Kosas one is one of the first clean blushes that blends beautifully like that, and it's just very silky and soft. I always link all the products in the description box for you guys whenever possible. Let's move into some lifestyle favorites. The first thing I want to show you is my trash can. So if you've been watching my videos, especially in the Glossier review, brand review video I did this month, I love my Simple Human trash can. I know this sounds so weird, but Simple Human makes this amazing trash can that has a recycled department and a regular trash compartment, and it's just made organizing my kitchen a lot better because in the past we would have a separate bag or a separate can for recycling, and when you have a small space you don't want two different cans. So the fact that this is a dual compartment, but on top of that it's very sleek and chic looking, which makes me very happy because I hate looking at trash cans, but the design of this is beautiful, and on top of that it is completely hands-free. It opens when I say open can. It also it just opens opened over there. It also opens by sensor if I stand in front of it, and it stays open until I walk away. This doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when it comes down to when you're cooking, your hands are greasy, your hands are dirty, it is a huge deal because it's completely hands-free. I'm not getting fingerprints all over the can. I'm not getting food all over the can, which is such a pet peeve of mine. Also a compartment for trash bags. So when I empty a trash bag or when Chris takes a trash bag out, it's really easy for me to grab that and put a new trash bag in. It makes it so much more efficient. It's also just so streamlined. I'm not looking for the box of trash bags. I'm not having to find another place to store trash bags. It's just so good. I also love my mirror because I don't have the greatest lighting at night, and my bathroom lighting is a little orangey. I love my Simple Human mirror. I love it because I can control the type of lighting on the app on my phone, and I can control, like, do I want daylight, do I want evening, night, candlelight, how bright do I want this light. It makes me put my makeup on a little bit better. There's also the magnifying mirror that helps me when I want to tweeze my brows or if I want to get up in there and close and see what's going on with my skin. I've had a couple different Simple Human mirrors in the past. My brother bought me one for Christmas because I like begged him for it, and that one was like the round one that was really magnifying and it lit up. I really love that one as well, but this new one is a huge improvement to that one, and I also like that it's completely cordless and censored as well. Another tip is that you can buy the Simple Human products at Bed Bath & Beyond, and they typically have a coupon. I also love that Simple Human does have a warranty, and I've had it where they've replaced my mirror, my first mirror I ever got with them, with no questions asked because it did go out on me within the first year, and they replaced it immediately. So that was really lovely from their customer service end of things. If you follow me on stories on Instagram or Instagram at all, you know that I've been going through this huge fitness journey. I've been trying to get my diet together. We talk a lot about our eating habits and our diet over on the second channel, More Serein. No, it's actually called Serein and Chris now. I knew I had to get my diet in order after completing BBG, which is Bikini Body Guide from Kayla. Itzine, I think is how you say her last name. I did the whole 12-week guide plus 4 weeks pre-training, so 16 weeks total. And I noticed very minimal difference. I have a whole blog post talking about that journey, and if you want to check it out, I'll try and remember to link that blog post in the description box. After that, I knew I really had to make some sort of a diet change, and even though I ate pretty healthy, something wasn't right with my body. So Chris and I became keto, and we talked about that over on the second channel, Serein and Chris. We talked about why we decided to try keto, our first few weeks on keto, through the first month of keto, and then I did a Q&A with my friend Samantha, who'd been on keto for 6 years. She also went off of keto for a year to see how life would be and kind of what would happen to her body by counting her macros a little bit more strictly and running on carbohydrates versus fat. After doing keto and losing a lot of bloat and a lot of weight, I wouldn't say it was necessarily weight, I would definitely say it was more bloat. I was just hanging on to a lot of stuff. My body was very bloated, really inflamed. So after the initial 3 months of being on keto, I knew I needed to find a new workout routine. I'd been doing yoga, bar method, and circuit training from BBG to kind of maintain everything. Moving to our new place, there's a gym right underneath us and a really nice gym. So I decided to take advantage of the discount and join the gym every month, which also offered a lot of classes I liked. Decided to start weight training. I was inspired by my friend Samantha once again, as well as Whitney Simmons here on YouTube. She does really, really amazing weight training routines for you. She breaks them down really efficiently, effectively, and just to the point, really positive, really effective for women. So I started doing that, and then I decided I was going to do another gym guide. This time I decided to buy the guides from Body by Meg, and it is a 12-week gym guide. She also has a home guide, but it's more about weight training. It's not so much about the circuit training. So I wanted to buy these guides and just challenge myself for 12 weeks. So I've been doing that. Whitney Simmons is one of my favorites this month because she really has motivated me and inspired me to get into the gym again, to get into fitness and start weight training and not be intimidated by like that group of men standing by the weights. I used to have personal trainers and they always did weight training with me and circuit training. It's very intimidating to go in there and do it by yourself, but it feels so good. I want to get stronger. I want to get toned. I want to get lean, but more importantly, I want to be strong. I want to be able to hold a baby longer than 5 minutes without sweating profusely and like having my arms shake. I want to be able to go upstairs without being out of breath. I also, thanks to Whitney Simmons and Body by Meg, I discovered Gymshark. I was shocked at the price point from Gymshark. I have my first 2 set and I just placed a huge order because they just launched their new collection and I'm so excited. It's gonna be here on Monday. The first set I bought, this is the Flex, and it's cropped. First of all, these are so affordable compared to Lululemon, Alu, Beyond Yoga, and it actually fits my body because I am definitely curvier. I'm a 32D and I have hips and I have thighs. These are so comfortable, they wear so well, and they have this booty contour which is actually really flattering. I'm so happy with the quality of this. I've already worn this 3 times and washed it 3 times and there hasn't been any pilling or anything. It stretches really nicely, so I got this with the sports bra. Sports bra I wear small, and the leggings I got a medium. I'm definitely glad I got a medium in the Flex because they are a little tight. The sports bra in small is the perfect fit for me. It also has these cups that you can remove. I really love them. And my camera overheated. This is the high-waisted leggings, the Seamless Energy, I think is what this one's called. I love when this is high-waisted. It's actually high-waisted. I have a really long torso. I want it to actually cover my belly button. I feel like I hate when it says it's high-waisted and it like hits my belly button. I'm like, no, that's not high-waisted. This is so comfortable. Once again, I got a medium. They're a little bit long on me. I'm 5'4", so what I do is I just kind of roll it up. These are really great, and I tried to get another pair of these, but they were sold out in my size when I placed my latest order. And then I got the matching sports bra. Again, very flattering, very comfortable, and the sports bra I wear a size small in the Energy Seamless. Love the straps on the back, and because this is high-waisted enough, I feel really confident and comfortable wearing it without a t-shirt or a tank top over. Just placed an order for their new collection as well as some of their sports bras that were on sale, and Chris even, I got him a pair of joggers, so when that comes in I'll definitely share it with you in one of the Vlogtober videos. I have this bandolier phone case and I've been obsessed with this. What I love about it is it's all leather, and I open it up and you can have your credit cards and your ID in it handy when I'm walking around. My phone is always in my hand, but my favorite thing is this removable strap. When I'm just gonna go run out and get some coffee, I just put the strap on and I go out because it's got my ID, my phone, my credit card. Put it on and I wear it crossbody and I don't have to worry about my phone, and if I grab a bunch of groceries or something, like, it's just hanging on me. It's so convenient. I like it because it's also really good quality. Also pop your phone out really easily if you need it to. Love the bandolier phone case. Definitely check those out, especially if you're a mommy. I feel like this is like the perfect thing for you. Let's talk about a snack. So being on keto, the one thing I would have to say I miss the most is chips. I finally discovered these Siete grain-free tortilla chips. This is my favorite flavor. It's the sea salt made with avocado oil. Now the carb count isn't perfect for my lifestyle, but I can have 1 serving a day depending on how many carbs I've had throughout the day. The ingredients are way better than any of the other chips. Like, I can actually have these ingredients versus a lot of the other healthier chips. I can't have those ingredients. Made with cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, ground chia seed, and sea salt, which is everything I can have. Total carbohydrates is 18 grams, but there's 2 grams of dietary fiber. So it ends up being 16 grams of carbohydrates, and because I've been on keto so long, I'm allowed to now have about 30 grams of carbohydrates a day minus fiber. At the end of the day, if I've been good, I treat myself to about 10 chips and salsa and some cream cheese because I love salsa and cream cheese with chips. This is just so delicious. It's not just that these chips are ones I can have, it's actually the best tasting chips I've had in terms of tortilla chips, and I love me some tortilla chips. These are like airy and crispy and fluffy, and they just taste so freaking amazing. If you get a chance, check these out. You can buy them online, but I also found them at Whole Foods. Fur Baby Fix. This is a CBD chicken flavor elixir for dogs. Chris and I give Cooper CBD pretty much every single day. Cooper has a lot of anxiety. He has a lot of stress. It affects how he can be, and I think he's just really nervous all the time. Probably because he's like me personality wise, and we found giving him CBD has really just made him feel good, feel better. It doesn't make him lethargic. What it does is it allows Cooper to be more Cooper, which means he's able to play, and when he plays like really well and focused, probably because he just feels good. He's not stressed, he's not freaking out, he doesn't cry all the time, he doesn't have the anxiety that he typically has, but he still has his energy, he still plays, he's still like a little boy, which is awesome. And to see him that happy on this makes us really happy. A lot of people ask us how we give our dogs, oh, this one's almost empty, how we give our dogs their CBD. It was in a dropper. The ones that we use and the ones that we carry in our shop is chicken flavored. Dolly likes the flavor. Dolly likes it just because she likes it, so we give it to her too. Plus she does have bad back knees, and I think it helps with any inflammation for her, and it just makes her feel better as well physically because of the inflammation in her joints. Dolly will just take it, come up, and we'll just squeeze the dropper right into her mouth. For Cooper, what we do is we just hold him. I kind of hold his jaw open and squeeze it in there real quick, and then he drinks it and he's fine. You can mix it into their food. Our dogs are very picky eaters. Dolly ends up eating both bowls sometimes. Cooper only eats one meal a day. So putting it in the food wasn't kind of an option for us. We recommend starting with one serving at first, and then you can up it depending on how your dog feels. So we've used a bunch of different CBDs for pets, and the one thing you want to make sure you're looking for is you know where that CBD is coming from. It's third-party tested. It's actually CBD. I've gone into pet stores where they have CBD for pets, and I ask them, is this full spectrum hemp? How many milligrams of CBD per dose? How many milligrams in the bottle? And they can't give me an answer, and it's not on the bottle, which makes me think it's not actually CBD. It's just hemp seed oil, which is great on your salad dressing and great to like nourish your body as a hydrating oil, but not great for what your dog needs it for. The one we carry after testing a bunch and after doing a lot of research is from Green Helix. I love Green Helix so much, I invited the boys onto my channel to kind of talk about CBD and answer a lot of questions like, does CBD get you high? The answer is no. Will it show up on drug tests? An hour-long video, but I do have timestamps in that video so you can just find your answers there. If you want to know more about the Fur Baby Fix, I recommend you guys check out that CBD information video. More importantly, it tells you exactly how many milligrams of CBD is in each bottle, and then you can decide how many servings you want to give your dog a day. Another thing is the hemp oil extra strength pain salve. Chris and I have both been like addicted to this pain salve. I started using it when I threw my neck out again. I was in a lot of pain during that time, so that I noticed relief, and Chris hurt his chest and he notices immediate relief. But I want to tell you guys how to use this on your period. I take CBD daily, but I up my dosage around my period. But every so often I'll get really bad pain in my lower back, and this time around I didn't get it till like later on in my period because of the fact that I've been taking CBD. Getting really bad low back pain, just like it hit me right before bed. And so Chris rolled over, grabbed the pain salve, put it on my lower back, and literally I got relief. And the other thing I learned is CBD, if you want to target, treat an injury or any specific pain, you have more receptors, cannabinoid receptors on your skin than you do internally. So I've been taking CBD internally to manage anxiety and stress, and then of course period symptoms. But because I've been taking it in there and I microdose every day, it's already in my system. So then when I spot treat it with CBD infused products like my lower back or my neck or whatever, it immediately works even more quickly and just like so much better, because now the CBD is being targeted in that specific area, and that cannabinoid receptor on my skin is like, here's where the pain is, bring us the anti-inflammation, bring us the pain relief. We carry this as well. We also have the roller version. The roller version is 300 milligrams. The pain salve is 500 milligrams. We've sold out of this like 3 times now. We just reordered it, so it should be back in stock by the time this video goes up. It's just so good. It's great for sore muscles. It's great for injuries, pulled muscles. It's great for your period. I hadn't used it for my period yet, and when I use this on my period pain areas, lower belly, back, so much better. It's been life-changing. CBD, the discovery of CBD, and the more I learn about it and the more I know how to use it more effectively, it's literally been life-changing. And that is why I want to spread the message, education, and just really what it is, because I feel like it's also become a trend now, and there's a lot of misinformation, and there's also a lot of really bad products that are not good. And I would just hate for someone who's suffering to try CBD and try the wrong product because they didn't know what they're looking for, or they believe the marketing marketing and then have a horrible experience because they spent their money and it didn't work, and then for them to never try it again. Because that could have been me. I was very against CBD. I was very judgmental about it, and I finally tried it and it worked. And that's why I continue to try it and continue to explore it and educate myself about it. So that's also why Chris and I started the shop, is we truly are passionate about it. If we don't have a product that's right for you, or if we can't help you, we want to direct you to people that can help you. There's people that have emailed us. We reply to emails because we really want to spread the message and help you guys find the right information and make the right decision for you and your family. Speaking of microdosing and taking CBD every day, the one that I take personally every morning in my coffee is Mondo. Mondo is also a full spectrum hemp based CBD, and it's really awesome. It comes in this fluffy powder. We decided to carry this because it's such a unique blend. It's the first one I've seen that comes in this fluffy powder. It is still an oil based, so if it's really hot out and it gets to you, it might lump up. Just put it in the freezer and kind of mix it up after 20 minutes and it'll go back to its fluffy self. I take a scoopful a day, so that's about 5 milligrams in my coffee every single day, and it's really built up in my system and helped me manage my anxiety and my mood swings and my depression. I'm much more calmer. I'm much more able to process things and just deal with things. And then if I'm dealing with a lot of stress or dealing with my period coming, I start adding more. I do these herbal blends with CBD, and I up my CBD from 5 milligrams to 35 or 50 milligrams depending on what I'm dealing with. And because I've been working out a lot, I've also noticed that the anti-inflammatory properties of CBD is definitely helping with my muscle recovery. I'm not nearly as sore as I typically would be with the kind of weight training I've been doing, and I've been able to go longer, faster. My body's recovering a lot quicker. You guys have made a lot of compliments about my skin and my under eyes. It's a combination of a low sugar, low carbohydrate diet and CBD pumping through my system, because CBD is just, it's really good. It's full of antioxidants and it's full of anti-inflammatory properties. For that specific reason, I think it's helped improve my skin. It's helped improve my mental clarity, my overall health. I'm just a happier person. A lot of you guys have noticed that. And I'm happier because I'm not as anxious and stressed, which doesn't lead to depression. I'm not as depressed. I'm not saying everything's perfect. There are days I wake up and I'm very, very depressed or feeling very anxious, but I definitely will up my dose of CBD. It helps me process things. I've also been able to come up with the morning routine I really enjoy, and I mentioned that in my last vlog as well, kind of what I've been doing to help me put myself in a right frame of mind. So it's a lot of things that all are working together. It's not one thing or the other, but I think CBD has helped me become a more balanced person to make the right decisions for myself in my life. So that's Mondo. That's what we also carry in the shop, and this is what I recommend if you want to microdose, because it's really easy. You can put it in your purse. It comes with a little travel tin. It's just, you can scoop it into your drinks. You can take it on your tongue. It tastes really good. That's the other thing. I wanted to carry something that was easy to take, easy to taste, easy to travel with, easy to be on the go with, and that's Mondo. Oh, one more thing I want to share with you guys. I have to drink a lot of water. If I am not careful with my water intake, I will start retaining water and gaining weight again on keto. So on keto, they recommend drinking half your body weight in ounces. I was using my BKR or my beaker bottle, and that was like tiny. I had to refill that 7 or 8 times a day to get my minimum water intake. So I was like, screw this, I'm gonna just buy like an actual water bottle that I only have to refill twice or 3 times. I got this hydro flask. I'm obsessed. I got mine on Amazon. I purposely got the one with the straw. I like drinking things through a straw. This is so much easier. I can carry it with me to the gym. I don't have to refill every 5 seconds. And I know this is 32 ounces, so I try to refill it at least twice a day. And sometimes I even go past that because it's so much easier. I don't have to refill it constantly. It keeps my water cool. It's pretty to look at, and I just take it with me everywhere. So it's helped me manage my water intake, and that has also helped me to stay not bloated, to maintain my weight loss, to also keep me hydrated. I was very, very dehydrated. I'm horrible at drinking water, and the easier it is, meaning if I just have a giant jug with me at all times, it's way more helpful, and it's easy to drink from with the straw. So I love it. It's my Hydro Flask. I got it in white because I thought it was so like clean, and plus Whitney Simmons has it in white, and so like, you know, when Whitney Simmons has it, you have to have it. So that's the last thing I have to share with you for my monthly favorites. I know it was a lot of lifestyle stuff, but that's kind of where I am in life, and this is my channel. I always share with you guys what's going on in my life. I like to be very open and honest with you. I'm not the happiest person, but I'm feeling really, really great right now, and these are the things that have been helping me. I think you guys have noticed it, and I can't wait for Vlogtober. I definitely want to share more of my life here with you. That's why I started incorporating weekly vlogs, but for Vlogtober, you'll definitely see more of that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video starting in October for Vlogtober. Okay, bye.